Hello and welcome to the channel, YouTube world. A quick rant before I get into a little bit of gameplay, just to kind of showcase a little bit some footage. I want to share something with you that really helped me in my journey, as it was pretty complex and downright disappointing. I was getting frustrated. I was at the boss of at the end of Act 1. I couldn't take him down. As a matter of fact, it was so terrible that another person was in my session. I don't know how he invaded my session. I'm the rogue. I'm the one that's supposed to be sneaky. And he managed to get in there as I was thinking about it, and just out of nowhere, we couldn't take him out. And I had a pair of level 17, 18 daggers, and I was but a young teen. I was about 18 or 19 when I went into this fight. Now I'm 22. I'm all grown up now. And I couldn't kill him. Could barely get halfway through the second phase, because you have to kill him 3 times. Because, you know, the first couple times wasn't enough. And I really got frustrated and I didn't understand what was going on. So I decided to look at my character sheet by hitting C here. And I had like 50 points and they just accumulate really fast. And I was like, 50 points? That's a lot of points. I mean, I'm only level 17 or 18 at the time. So how did I get just like 50 points that were like overflowing? Because I had already spent a lot of points before. So I dumped like 25 points here, 25 points there, or something like that. And even that alone made a big difference. It was noticeable. Now I was able to get through the fight a little bit quicker, even on my own, without the help of this guy, because as quickly as he came in, he vanished, he was gone. So, but then I decided to look at my skills, because it'll flash right here at the bottom. See like how I got this one? You'll have something here when you have attribute points that you haven't spent, so click on that. Every point can really make a big difference, and if you look here, I have 2 points, and you might think that's not a lot. See the 2? It's right underneath my pop filter. Ooh, that's silky, like pantyhose. Anyways, so if you look here, 2 points, 15% attack speed, 15% attack speed, 15% attack speed. Now, I didn't really do good at math, but that's 30%, and that's just from 2 points. And then all of a sudden, boom, if you have another point, 25 agility, and now, boom, 25% extra damage on one enemy when there's nobody else within 7 meters. That's huge. So, like, every single point can truly make a difference. Like, all of a sudden, boom, 50% of your physical damage is converted into toxic damage. Well, that's insane. So do not underestimate. Don't let these things glow. I know mine's glowing, never mind. Do as I say, not as I do. So now I went into the fight, and it was better, but something was still missing. So I grinded some mobs, and this bad boy dropped. The Soul's Bane. And I'm like, do I look like a rogue with that thing? I mean, look at that thing. No. I was like, this isn't going to work. Now I can't use my Slayer's Flurry because it requires a rogue. But then I looked at my skills, because you pick up all these things that look like medallions, you right-click on them, and you learn all these different skills. And I was like, see, it requires dagger or a bow. And I was like, or even a pistol. But I was like, that's okay. Look at all these other ones that I got that attack warrior. Only usable with melee weapons, and there's no restrictions. Restriction, that's not a word. So I basically just said, well, so I'm missing one skill. I'll just use the other ones. I can still use this weapon. It made all the difference in the world. I killed him. Don't report me to the FBI now. I killed him so fast. All 3 phases. I killed him quicker with that one weapon than I could kill him in one phase, one time, with my daggers of my own level. Now, granted, it's a very rare weapon. It's a unique 5-star quality. That's not my point. Think outside the box. Don't just be like, well, this isn't normally the weapon I would use, or blah, blah, blah. And just think to yourself, it's no good, now I can't use the skill. Do it. And don't let your character skills, your attribute points, and your skill points glow at the bottom. This is almost like a warning, like a hazard. Hey, you might want to use me. The other thing I wanted to share with you that's really amazing about the transmogrification in this game is when you click on a piece of armor. So like, for example, I got rid of my gloves. Okay, I just went so that it's just regular, like just my hands. Every time forward that I get a new pair of gloves, you don't have to keep re-transmogrifying your character. Does that make any sense? You don't have to keep re-dyeing it. So I did like the chest. I dyed the chest, green. Actually, my whole character green, as you could tell. And I got a new pair of gloves, but I still look like that. Most games aren't like that, like your Diablos, your World of Warcrafts, any other game that's got any type of cosmetic feature. Every time you get a new piece, you gotta re-dye it, you gotta re-transmog it. I don't know if this is a glitch or intended, but I thought that was really interesting to note. The fact that you don't have to constantly keep doing it over and over again. It's a one-time thing, so if I want him to look like this forever, and announce to the whole world, hey, I'm here, then that's cool. That's something that's very important to note, I thought. You know, 6 minutes in, now we're finally going to get into some gameplay. And now that I'm on the second map, you actually can't go back to prior zones. Maybe you can at the end game when you're done beating the game, but this is like the newish map, if this makes any sense. Like I'm on the new map. I can't go back to the old map as far as I know. Actually, let's try that. But if you hit T to go back to town, you will go back to town? Like you'll go back to that town. It seems like this town is like the town of all towns. Do you know what I mean by that? Like it's like your main hub for the whole game, it seems. And now... you see? I can't even go out the gate to the original map, so it won't let you go there whatsoever. And I know that it looks like it's lagging. That's because I don't have the best computer to be running at 60 frames a second. Anyways, I just wanted to check that really quick. I think, but I don't know, maybe I'll update it. If I see that you can go back to older maps at the end of the game, then I'll do that. Also want to note that the hitbox is still wonky. Like if you see there, I was just kind of... I still struggle a little bit. I don't really like ARPGs like this, with a mouse and keyboard, but I don't remember struggling as much with Diablo 3. And yes, I know this isn't Diablo 3. See all the animations and how it looks like I'm wielding a different weapon from using the skills? It's a really great game from a small team, small development team. At least I think they're small. I didn't weigh them or anything, but I mean, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. And I think it's impressive what they've accomplished so far. The only thing that really sucks for me is if you don't have like needle precision. Well, don't blink. Don't do that. That doesn't help me. It can be hard to hit, and that can be frustrating, especially if you're ranged. I find if you're a ranged class, it's a little bit harder. Whereas on Diablo, especially if you're playing with a computer, if you're playing with a controller, this is what happens when your ADHD brain is going 100 miles an hour. You've got all these different thoughts, and it's like it takes over. I don't even know what words are going to come out of my mouth. It's a lot easier with a controller, because what happens with a controller... I know you know what a controller looks like, but I'm a very, like, show-and-tell kind of person. As you're, like, moving your character, or moving the stick, you move your character. You don't have to keep, like, clicking all over the place, and it's just really smooth. And as you get really close, when you hit a button... I'm using Diablo as an example, because that's, like, everybody talks about Diablo, everybody knows Diablo. You hit the button, it doesn't matter if there's someone there or not. You understand? You're gonna swing. You're gonna cleave, whether there's someone there or not. I can't make my character hit anything right now, and if I hit control, without even clicking on the mouse, it actually makes your character run around. So there's no way that I know of that you can remain stationary, click your left click button, and not move, but actually force him to attack. Force him to swing. Right? That would change everything in this game if you could at least do that, if there was a hotkey in order to do that. And I'm just being honest with you, that has tainted my my enjoyment of the game. However, that said, I was no longer able to play Diablo 3 on PC once it got released on console. I mean, are you kidding me? Once it came to PS4, which, by the way, that's last gen or current gen, you know, because up until a year ago, people were still calling the PS4 and Xbox One next gen. No, once it gets released, it's no longer next, it's called current. Alright, enough of that rant. So, you know, I don't even know where I'm going with any of this, to be honest with you. But it's that I'm having fun. I guess is really my point. Like I said, it's about half the price-ish, roughly, of a AAA game. See, that was a little bit sloppy there, trying to hit him. If this game came out on console or just had controller support, why am I having such a hard time talking today? It would be 10 times better. I truly believe it would be 10 times better. And it's going to be amazing to see if that happens.
Well, here's hoping that attacking them in broad daylight will mess up their powers.
No, I mean, I'm kind of making it look easy now, but believe me, that's because of my weapon. That makes all the difference in the world. It's like most games, right? Where gear can make a big difference. I'm sure eventually this weapon will run its course. Yeah, you damaged me quite a bit there. You were making me look bad. Trying to record here. Yeah, so some of these weapons, like I said, if you're ever really stuck, don't be shy to use something, right? That might be a little bit different than what you're used to. Now again, I don't really know where I'm going. Honestly, I don't. So I might just try to rush through this a little bit. Uh-oh. Ooh. See how I'm running around him? Like it's musical chairs? That's because I had a hard time hitting him. I'm gonna try and stop complaining about it, because it's gonna get frustrating, but it really does bother me. Like I can't help but express that with people, because if you're thinking of buying the game, you need an honest opinion. And I don't want to feel like, when you talk negatively about a game, why is it that people always shit on you, but when you praise a game, oh yeah. You know what I mean? No one ever knocks you for complimenting a game, but when you knock it, there's always someone that gets like offended, like you're personally attacking them. It's like, did you develop the game? It's called constructive criticism. I shouldn't have to hit an ant 50 times and look like I'm, you know, playing musical chairs running around in a circle trying to get someone. It's infuriating. But I think most ARPGs kind of have that to a certain extent. Grim Dawn right now is still my favorite ARPG. I'm saying that like I'm not sure. Because I just don't seem to have this problem that I'm talking to you about. It's not an issue. So I know it's possible to have smooth gameplay with a mouse and keyboard in an ARPG format. Cursed chest. Sure, bring it. And again, when there's a lot of people around, it makes it easy. And if you're using your skills, like in your skill bar, obviously you're gonna do the skill. Like there's no, what's the word I'm looking for? There's no hitbox, obviously, right? Like right now, if I just do 2, boom, I'll just smack, right? So I don't have to worry about that. You can hit Alt to highlight everything on the ground for a few moments as well. Now we got a lot of bags. Or a lot of bags. A lot of items in our bags. My goodness, I can't talk. I don't even know what this is. Reroll all magic effects when used on an item. No, we're not going to do that. Level 22. Oh, okay, we'll do that. Level 8 ring. Maybe that's why I'm getting my ass kicked. So that's a level 19 ring. That's the level 8. Yeah, we'll replace that. We'll pretend like you didn't see that either. Okay. Sorry, bear with me, just in case this is important. It's not. Holy pineapple! We're already at 15 minutes. So basically, I'm just gonna keep using this weapon. I don't know what just happened there. What happened there? I don't know. I have no idea. Whatever.
It's not happening.
Too bad I can't always run that fast. Yeah, so to be perfectly honest, there are many aspects of this game that I like more. Hey, you can only require yourself to play as one character if you want to do multiple roles.
As the spirits whispered.
Right? You don't have to play multiple characters like all the other games, for the most part, in this genre. But I'm gonna be honest though, I probably still do prefer Diablo even over this. But I'm also remembering how terrible
Why are you calling me that?
it was
Because that's what you will do.
when Diablo 3 first came out. Sorry, I gotta skip through this. I am strapped for time, so I'm not going to be able to record much longer. I'm going to have to go. There's like a nasty blizzard here.
Oh, free at last.
I don't even know what this is. It's a
Arena
catalyst.
is north of here. He will pay for his treachery.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay. It's an offhand weapon, I think, for like a wizard, so I'm going to hold on to that, because that's a... Well, it looks pretty good. We get to pick here. Whatever. Shadow, frost resistance, we got fire resistance, we got support, reach. I don't want to spend all day here. We're gonna do... Come on. Work with me here. Yeah, I seriously don't know. Support for 12 for dealing frost damage. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick something. Just to kind of get it over and done with.
The power flows through me.
Equipped, I got a 19. This would give me a 22 neck. So we'll go for that. And in the neck, we got a support 3. So support 3 would do 12% burn chance score when dealing fire damage. But I don't do fire damage. But you know what? Who cares? I'm just gonna put it in there anyways. Whatever. Oh, so again, I went up one level, bam, 10 points. 10 points. So it's like, that's pretty big. Like I said, it all builds up. Right now I've got 3 points all of a sudden to work into here. 10% material damage. I still don't know what material damage is. Is that like shadow, frost? I thought that would be like more like elemental damage. But I haven't seen the word elemental damage yet. Then again, look at how many bloody dots are in here. I haven't looked at every single one in here. Ailment chance score, spell damage. Yeah, don't even get me going on that. So I just don't know what material damage is. I could totally Google it. But I'm also a lazy bastard. So I probably won't bother. Yeah, I'm not going to spend too much time here. I feel like I've already wasted a lot of time in the beginning just yapping away about nothing. I don't even feel confident about uploading this footage, to be honest with you. So I'm just going to skedaddle on with it with the next part.
We will have to fight our way through Mercy's
Of course we are.
fanatics. Be prepared for anything in our woods.
So it's like, if it makes any sense, you know, it's not terrible.
So, how did you end up in a cave?
But like I said in
sister
my other video, and I
used
think
to
I
be the
did,
most powerful shamans
I
of
think
the
I've mentioned
tribe,
this before.
following the
When
shadows
I
of
play
spirits,
this game,
the heritage of our old ways. But that
I'm gonna go back to
changed
town.
when
My
the
bags are
first
full, and I have to
emissaries
move because my
arrived.
ass is killing me.
Emissaries? You're talking about the cult of the
I don't
Sleeper
really
Army.
get
They
excited to
twisted
play this
Mercy's
game,
mind,
as
or
terrible as that
maybe
might
it was
sound.
already corrupted by greed
Okay,
and
seriously,
thirst for
I
power before they
tabbed away
arrived.
so that
It matters
I could
not.
do this
Our
here.
tribe made an unholy pact
Yeah,
with
so I don't
this
get
cult.
really excited
Mercy
when I play. I mean, I'm excited
If
to
it
see where the
hadn't
game
succeeded,
goes,
cost us everything
but I'm not
to
as
bargain
aggressive
the
with the
Sleeper's
game.
minions.
Okay,
You
can
stood
she
against
zip
his
it already?
decision.
We reacted too late.
I'm on a
His
timer.
mind was already filled with promises and lies.
Now I forgot what I was
Trying
gonna
to
say.
talk him out of it was a mistake.
Yeah, so I'm not
We
nearly
should
as
have killed
aggressive
him
with
when
this
we had
game
the
as I was
chance.
like
But
Grim
death
Dawn or
is a
Diablo.
trade of patience.
I just wasn't.
With
There's
you,
no
we
way
will
to
meet his doom, Avenger.
to
Why did the
sugarcoat
cult of the
it.
Sleeper take interest
But I'm
in your
not
tribe?
saying anything
What do they
really
want?
terrible about this game either.
Psychics.
It's very
Great
early
talent
on,
in search for these
right?
humans,
Small
gifted with a
team.
superior mind.
Got to take those things
Ideal
into
hosts to be
consideration.
possessed by our
The
worldly
price is
entities.
also very,
We provide
very
these innocents
good
to
for
the
a brand
cult
new
of the
game.
Sleeper.
For a game of this caliber, in my opinion, that's still an amazing deal.
Of course. Hosts are one of the most valuable resources for cults. What were you supposed
Yeah,
to
she's
get in
just
exchange?
babbling on and
They
on.
would help us purge the Daybreaker's presence in the region,
I still don't know what those
allowing us
things
to
are
expand
completely.
our territory.
I see.
I'll
Well,
have
it's
to
a
go
win-win
through
for
that
them.
later.
They want the Brotherhood dead anyway.
So now I'm going to go back to where I was, right? Because you can do that. So that's, yeah, 20 minutes into the video. Maybe I should have said that sooner. But just like Diablo, you can go right back to where you were before. So it's not like you have to find a new waypoint portal to go to. And then have to worry that you'll have to run all the way back. And as you loot items, again, you can see that you automatically unlock the skin for them. No matter what your main proficiency is, it doesn't matter. Because these characters are a jack of all trade. They can do it all. I don't even think there would ever be a need. Where'd that bear go? I don't think there's ever a need to make another character. Again, I could be wrong. I don't know. But from what I've seen, you'd be better off just farming gold to respec, getting more gear. I mean, unless you're hellbent on having two characters that play completely different, and you don't want to have to keep respecking or something. Then I suppose, but the only other character I might make if I stick to this game for the long haul is I'll make an offline character. That I could see myself doing. Again, it looks like it's easy to go through the trash mobs by the dozens, but it does not always work out that way. Once I get a normal weapon, it's gonna be rough. "22 minutes. With like 5 minutes of gameplay and 15 minutes of rambling.
This is his arena. Go forth and execute mercy,
Whoa.
Avenger. Such is your fate.
Hey, hey, hey. You don't
You're not
know
coming.
my fate.
The shadow.
I've already watched a lot of the story anyways on YouTube. An event.
Welcome to my arena. I could
Welcome
kill
to
you on
my
the
arena.
spot, but that would be no fun. Let's make you squeal first.
I promise you I'm the one that's going to be doing the smacking. Yeah, you can stay there, you chicken shit.
I'm looking for mercy.
Your first challenge. Our
Bring
very
it.
own Toxic Master Torame. I hope you like having acid spat at your face.
I actually do.
Look, I already told you, you're not good at this. Send him in already.
Bring him in. Bring in your little pipsqueak. Come on. Well, a little bit of lag there.
It's not.
All right then. Bring on Mazara. She will remind our hot-headed friend of his
She
own
ain't gonna do
mortality.
nothing.
I need a breather.
Maybe I need to heal a little bit. By far the number one thing I hate the most in this game,
Damn it!
apart from the
Unleash
hitbox
the
detection,
exotic beasts.
is how all bosses or whatever, they all have like an infinite respawn of mobs that they can bring. I'm not saying that's what's happening here, I just mean in general. And it's like infinite. It's really frustrating.
At least you did the butcher's work for tonight's feast. Oh well, on to your next challengers. The
Still
Mahem
waiting for the
brothers,
challenge,
chemistry
biatch.
geniuses from the Republic gone rogue. Behold!
And you can zoom in. I've already talked about that before. It's really neat. Let me get sideways so I can see my guy better. Boom! That looked like it hurt.
You've got? Can you not move that fat ass off your throne and face me?
Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm thinking.
Your death will be horrible!
Horrible! There, I could have been the voice actor.
In 3 weeks, I hope your flesh is tender.
That's not happening.
Hey. Enough with the spiders. This ain't Australia. Holy mother of God! How big is that thing? It's like a Goliath bird eater. Holy shit. Why do the graphics have to be so good? Well, I'm not sleeping well tonight. Okay, for real? Piss off with all the ads. See, they just keep popping up, and they'll never end.
It's not possible.
Oh, well, you're gonna have to make it possible.
Oh, come on.
Ah, for real, now that I'm half dead. Now you decide to show up.
Oh, you're such a bore, you can't even die properly. What do you bloody want?
Well, then come do the job. You're talking a lot of... Oh, no. It's a bar. It's a boss. Oh, no. My mouse cord.
But you won't live to see it.
Oh, would you just hurry up?
No.
I will put your corpse on a pike as a reminder for those who defy me.
Oh, shut up. Oh, wow. He hits hard. Ow. Okay, so we might have a problem here. Hey, I never said I was going to be doing good.
Not right now.
And it better not be a 3-stage bullshit thing. With, like, ads and you gotta kill the guy 3 fucking times in a row. You better just die properly. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Die, just die already!
No, you die. Ouch.
Not right now.
Please let that be it. Sounds like it. Helmet, pistol.
Travel through my shadows. I'll put you back on your path as you have returned
That sounds
me to
sexual.
mine.
Oh no, I'm not taking that portal.
Come
Scared
inside
of
my hole,
shadows?
like for real? Come
Don't
on now.
pretend to be wary of magic. I might not know what you are, but I know one thing. You're beyond human.
Well, it seems pretty tight because I can't get
Of
in.
course I'm not. Not even a month ago I would have chopped her head off. And now I'm
Oh yeah, half
into
hour?
a dark portal. Way to go,
That's enough of that. There we go. Look at all that XP. 200,000. Pretty sweet.
I feel stronger.
I bet. Now can you fit? There we go. I'm not even going to talk to her because she's going to ramble on forever. So that's the end of that. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs down, and I'll make sure when you go over that little portal right here, you see that little thing there? The little thing shoots up. It's like a claw, and it just... like, literally. It's not going to circumcise you, it'll full out castrate you. It'll bring a whole new meaning to being gender neutral. And that's the end of that. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, naturally that would be fantastic now, wouldn't it? And if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, boys and girls, whatever it is you identify as, and I shall see you all in the next video. Bye now.